Hello everyone, this is Milan from Hypermedia, and in today's video we are going to talk about Outbound. And I know probably there is another video about Outbound in my channel, but I have came to realize that my knowledge was outdated on it, and I learned a lot from those times. And yeah, because the thing is that I will probably recreate few of my videos because of the fact that I'm learning constantly, and the human being who is recorded that video a few months ago is not the same people that I am right now. Not even close. Because you have to basically, the curious stuff is reinvent yourself every year, and this is what I'm trying to do to get better and better and better every video that I do. And this is my mic, and I recorded the last video with my mic, and it was really great, guys. So the thing is that with Outbound, first of all, let's talk about what is Outbound. Outbound is the type of marketing, and it's the strategy or type of marketing where you go after the customer. Sorry, I almost reversed it with the inbound. So in this video we are going to be talking about solely the outbound, and then we are going to have a video about inbound, and maybe versus and where you can deploy when what. So the thing is with outbound is the type of marketing. This is the easiest definition I can give you. Is a type of marketing where you are going after your customers. Now, how can you go after your customers? You can go after your customers. The two main way I would consider as the best ones is outreaches and paid advertisement. There are probably other outbound techniques, and there are a lot of things that considered as outbound, but right now I wanted to narrow down to these two, because these two the most important, and this is the two that probably you guys are doing, or at least one of them, and this is what I will talk about. What should you do, and when should you do it, and why should you do that? Now let's talk about the reasoning about outbound and when you should deploy it. So outbound is basically it's usually cost more than inbound marketing, and usually cost more than building brands and building stuffs. But so the thing is with outbound is that it's either paid advertisement or outreaches, but with outreaches it's just going to be costing you time and money if you're building a sales team, but probably in the beginning you are not building a sales team. But in terms of paid advertisement, it's just going to cost you money. So with outbound, it's pretty much a skill game. So the more skill you have with outreaches, the better your outreach is going to get, of course. And the more paid advertisement skill you have, the better your paid advertisement will be. And this is how life is going, basically. If you're better at something, it will be better at the outcome. But to be better at paid advertisement, you have to spend a shit ton of money. So this is why it's kind of a skill game. So you have to be learning before you start, and then you can start. But as always in life, the best, in my opinion, the best learning curve that you can get is by starting it and then learning along the ways, because that's the best way to learn by practice. At least this is what I think, is that you should be learning with practice. And with outreaches, that's going to mean that you have to outreach to as many people as possible daily. Not weekly, daily 100, 200 emails, daily 100 calls, and as many as possible. Because with outbound, there is going to be an equation which is from actually Alex Hermosi. I really fucking like that guy. His videos are super great, which basically it's probably not a super hard equation, but with Outbound it's the thing. Skills times volume equals the results. So the better your skills and the better your volume and the better your results are, and they are multiplying each other. So you are doubling your skill sets and your skill level, that will double the outcome. You're doubling your volume, that will double your outcome with the same skill set. But if you doubling your volume, your skills will going to get better, because if you are doing 500 emails a day, there is no way in hell that you are not going to get better at it. You get what I'm trying to say here? So do more, because your development is just your time. So do more outreach, more and more and more, and you will get better. Do more outreach and you will get better. Do more outreach and you will get better. And the results are going to be multiplying with every better steps. And basically, you will be faster and better. Now, if you're faster, you can do more. So let's say you are doing 500 emails in 5 hours, and that 500 email, and do it for 30 days. You will get 2 or 3 times better, and you will do 1,000 email in that 5 hours, or let's say just 700. So you do 700 emails with 2 or 3 times as better skill. So that means that your closing rate is going to be from that original 500, you have 10%. But you are 2 to 3 times better, you have 20 to 30%. Of course, this is not going to be the thing that you have 20 to 30% closing rate on an email, but let's assume that you are the greatest fucking email outreacher, cold emailer ever existed on Earth, on planet Earth, because the 20-30% the cold email closing rate are pretty fucking great. So yeah, but with phone calls you can do that. But to be honest, I'm not that good at cold calling. This is a skill what I need to master. Now, the other way is paid advertising, and paid advertisement has the same breakdown. Okay, so the paid advertisement is basically, again, skills times volume. Now, the problem is that the volume comes, so, you know, I don't fucking know how it's called in English, but yeah, so you get it. So the volume is money, because the more money you spend, the better your skills are going to get, if you're not dumb as fuck. Because if you don't paying attention what you need to do and how you need to do it, then of course your skills are not going to get better if you're not always trying to make it better and better and better with every day. Now, if you spend more money and do more paid advertisement, you will get better at it. And yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of true here as well, that if you are better, you have to spend less. But who the fuck is going to be spending less if they are better? They're spending more if you're better, because bro, I fucking wanna maximize my shit. So if I spend $100 and I get 10 times the return, I will spend 1,000 to get 10 times the return. And of course, there is a cap. So the problem with paid advertisement, and of course with all outreaches, is there is a cap, always a cap. And that cap is going to be here. There will come a point when you cannot scale your ads anymore. Because basically, if you scale it anymore, it's not going to be profitable. So you have to scale it back. Or you have to scale it so much that you have to start another acquisition channel, and this is when outreaches can come in. So yeah, this is basically paid advertisement, but I have so many videos on it, so I'm not going to get too much into details. Here I wanted to get into more details about cold outreach. So in terms of cold outreach, let's get back into cold outreach. Cold outreaches will depend on volume. The more you do, the better you get, the better you get, and the better you get, the better results you will have. So do as many cold outreach as you can, possibly can, because yeah, because you just get better. So do your cold outreaches daily. And no, 10 emails not enough, 10 phone calls not enough. Send as many as possible. I know it's hard to find email address. I know it's hard to find phone numbers. I know it is not the easiest way to do this. And I know it's fear. You're afraid of calling someone that you don't know, especially the first time. Emailing is not going to be as fearful of an experience as calling someone, probably, but you have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable. This is a great quote. Yeah. So this is all about outbound marketing and the two types of it that I wanted to discuss. So do more, guys, and get better. Okay, that's the two main thing about about everything, but with outbound, it's a very noticeable difference. It's a very noticeable difference because they are so much in line, or how do I say it in English? Not in line, but so much in congruence. So yeah, they are multiplying each other. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot from it, and I see you in the next one. Have a nice day, guys.